I can tell you this. Africa is tough. Nigeria is tough.
Yeah.
But it's a lie. This continent is the richest piece of real estate on the face of the earth. They've been mining diamond, gold. They've been planting cocoa, rubber. They've been mining cobalt from Africa for 400 years. And it's still not finished. But they've convinced us that we are poor.
What's up, my YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. Now, as you know, this channel is not just dedicated to showing you some of the best real estate projects in Africa or the best places you can visit in Africa, but also I'm trying to sell the African story for you. I'm trying to show you that Africa is not what the Western media portrays it to be. Africa is actually a very rich country. We have visionaries in Africa that, if given the chance, we're going to pull this continent and take us to another level, right? So today I am in Shalom Park Estate and I'm about to meet a visionary. As a matter of fact, he left Nigeria at a very young age of 28 years old, but he decided to come back after some years to actually build affordable housing for the everyday citizen just like you and I, right? So he's going to tell us his story and I'm going to ask him, why leave America that has 24/7 lights or has the best road network or has some sort of stability and come back to Nigeria? Because he cares for us, but I'm going to let him say all of this for himself, all right? And here they are at Shalom Park Estate. Nice to see you, sir.
Nice to see you.
How are you doing?
Well, we're good.
Well, this is I wasn't expecting to see everybody.
Well, this is just half of the team. Not even half. This is a fraction of the Shalom Park team.
Yeah.
You know, on the opposite side, you see, we have our security. We have.
Yeah. I thought they wanted to arrest me because I was scared.
Our wonderful officers, so that if you come into Shalom,
yeah,
you are safe.
Yeah.
24/7. They are resident and they are doing an awesome job. You
right.
know, and we have all our different people here. This guy right here, when you go inside, he's the one that did all the interior decor work, made in
really?
Nigeria.
So you're employing just people right here?
Right here. We didn't import anything. Of course, we bought the TV from you know, it's probably imported. But
so TV was the only thing you imported?
Yes, but every other thing we try and do here locally. Okay. We have our electricians, our plumbers, everybody. You can see everybody that is here doing an awesome job, administrative people. Wow. And then this guy.
Yeah.
This is our engineer.
Okay.
We call him our own Julius Berger. Nice.
Our own Julius Berger.
Yes. So we don't have to go abroad to look for anybody to do for us.
Yeah.
We're on ground.
Okay.
Everything is built by these people here.
Yeah.
In every area, from the plumbing, electrical, everything. And when we go in, you'll see the standard of work that we're doing.
Let's see one of the houses you've built, right? Let us see what it comes with, your finishing, and then I would like to have a conversation with you. All right, so nice to see you, team Shalom Park Estate crew.
I'm Shalom.
Right. Okay.
Welcome to one of our show units.
Yeah.
So what we did, in America, we call them semi-detached houses. Here they say twin duplex.
Yeah.
So what we did is we maximized the land and we built one wing of a 4-bedroom, and a second wing of a 4-bedroom to make it a little more affordable.
Okay.
So that, you know, instead of buying one whole house on that huge plot, you'll be able to live and it'll be very comfortable.
Yeah.
And so this particular unit that you see, finished, completely finished.
Yeah.
The interior was designed by this young man.
How old are you, sir?
29.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
And he's Nigerian. He's African.
Are you an African in Nigeria?
They
didn't bring you from the abroad.
No. And all this furniture that you see here,
nothing,
including this, nothing was built or imported from abroad.
Yeah.
Everything was built here with the crew that he assembled.
Thank you, sir.
And that's what we're doing.
Thank you. All right.
And then this building, and every building you see in Shalom, this is the guy.
Are you serious?
That's what I call him, the Julius Berger guy.
The Julius Berger of Shalom.
One man, Julius Berger. Toyin Fasonya, civil engineer, is a resident engineer. He built. He built everything here.
Yeah, awesome work, sir. Nice to see you.
Our tiles, I think is it CKD or CDK? CDK, it's a company in Shagamu.
Wow.
They make tiles. You can't, when people start telling me Italian marble and all this, To me, it's nonsense. We have tile
manufacturers
manufacturers
right here
in
in
Nigeria
yeah.
that are doing fantastic work.
Yeah.
Look at the POP. These guys here are doing it. So anytime I'm able to invest in young, and when you meet our crew, a lot of really young people.
Yeah.
So this is the living area.
Okay.
And we have it to flow into each other, 3 spaces.
Yeah.
You know, you could have a conversation right there.
Yeah.
You know, then you have the main living room, and then you have your dining room. You have nice paintings. You could see Mandela over there. You know.
Yeah.
We have a guest toilet
on this end. Okay.
if you go through that door.
Kind of like tell us like your background, like how was it for you growing up, basically leading into launching Shalom Park Estate, which we are going to have a conversation on later on as this video progresses.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks, Steve. Again, it's a pleasure. I'm a fan. I'm one of your subscribers.
Thank you so much.
And you're doing a great job.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
I wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
My name is Remi Oshikonlu. I was born in Nigeria. I went to school.
African.
Yes, I'm African to the core. I went to school in Nigeria. I lived in Ibadan. My father died before my 2nd birthday.
Wow.
I was 1 year, 11 facts. On November 8th this year, we celebrated 50 years of his passing, and
wow.
I'm only 52 now. I'm going to be 52. But if you're going, I'm going to answer the question of, for example, why did I go into real estate? I think it's my father. Although I didn't know him personally, he was a medical doctor, and by the time he died, at 43 years old, he had built what we call in America a 5-family house, 5 flats. He was going to make it a hospital, and then he passed away. And that stuck with me because all my life, if my father did not build that house, it would have been even more difficult for us than it was, because the first and most important thing you need is shelter.
Of course.
So all our lives we were able to live. We were on the 3rd floor in the 5th apartment, and we rented out the 4 apartments. So I always remembered, and when I started getting older, I was going with my mom to collect rent from the tenants. That helped us through school. That helped, and he had land in Lagos that was built later on. He had land in Ijebu where he built a 4-family house for his mother, and instinctively I knew that one of the most important things you need in life is shelter. And there's a reason they call it real estate. I practiced law for a minute. I did mainly real estate law in the US.
Oh, okay. So it's always been real estate.
So I represented banks, I represented buyers, I represented developers. And I started to see there's a disconnect, in terms of the reward. the lawyer gets so little money. And the guys develop. And I think it happens here to lawyers.
All the time.
A lot of lawyers.
You see them a lot,
because they discover that I'm doing all this legal work, but this other guy, so I started getting more interested in actual real estate development. So I started in New York a company called IFT Realty Development LLC. And that's the mother company for the company here called IFT Realty Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
But I'm in Nigeria, Everything I got to the US when I was about 28. I was already old. I was already made. I'm made in Nigeria. I'm totally, I went to international school in Ibadan. I went to Ogun State University, did youth course. So I'm Nigerian now. There's no
nothing spoiled.
Yes, it's full Nigeria. So when I started doing real estate developments abroad, buying 1 house, fixing it, selling it, and buying 2, then started building from scratch. Then, we had the financial crisis in 2008 and all that kind of things. I always came back home and I saw that there was a need, like you called it, a deficit in quality and affordable housing. So you go around the Ikoyi or VI, you go around Lekki Phase 1 at that time was developing. And these houses were super expensive. I was telling you behind the scenes that I went to... If
you're saying they were expensive at that time, you can imagine now.
Even with the exchange rate, it's still basically not affordable.
Most people will consider it being overpriced.
Yes, or not even affordable. Because I went to this place called Nikon Town, and it was beautiful.
I love it.
And it reminded me of America, and it was really nice. But the prices were not within my range. So I said, we can replicate what we have abroad and what people like Nikon Town or Calverton, all these people are doing, and we can do it. So I couldn't find land that I could afford.
Very nice.
There, everybody will say first roundabout, second roundabout. So when you are past third roundabout, it's a no-go area.
They're
so
not interested.
As far back as 2008, I came here. Wow. This is called Abijo.
Yeah.
There was no house. It was just palm trees and swamp. I couldn't even get onto the land that I bought in 2008.
How did you look?
They pointed it.
So your land is there.
Yes, I have because I'm a lawyer, I have friends that stayed back that
Yeah.
are, practicing. So one of my friends was able to link me up with the family, and we bought and we did our consent and all those things.
Yeah.
So basically, that was how it started. I wanted to do something that was affordable, but that was excellent quality, and that was up to par anywhere in the world. The vision is not just affordable or luxury, it's affordable luxury.
Yeah.
We want a true residential neighborhood where you have parks, where you have an area designated for commercial,
Yeah.
where you have an area where people could walk.
Yeah.
We're interested in the open spaces. Unfortunately, a lot of estates that I saw when the boom in all these estates started is, I'm not a speculator, I'm an investor. Investors are not in and out, they're in it for the long haul. So we could have built shoddy houses and build quick and sell, get your money. No, we're not into that. So we're taking our time. We started investing in buying land here in 2008, and we're only just coming out now officially through your platform.
Yeah.
Lagos has moved, just like Marina moved to VI.
Yeah.
And VI moved to Lekki.
It's good you're saying this because my next question was going to be, why did you choose to come to Abijo and invest in the swamp? Because, like some people will hear swamp, oh, I don't want to go there, right? But why? Because I know sand filling as an activity is super expensive. So if you can come here, you're sand filling and you're saying you're giving affordable luxury, how are you able to do all of this?
So what we're saying, look, a great question. It is what it is, in terms of cost.
Yeah.
But it won't be overpriced. We're not going to build for X and sell for lower than X. But we're not going to build for X and sell for 10 times the price just because of location. The major reason I came here is I couldn't afford to buy anything
in Nikon Town
towards that area.
Yeah.
In this area, the whole of the island is really swamp, so you have to do the right thing. You have to sand fill, you have to do your soil test, you have to make sure you pile.
Yeah.
But why we came out here was that back there, VI had become commercial. Lekki Phase 1 now, almost every house in Lekki Phase 1 is a business.
Like, it's so annoying.
So
now.
the only way people are getting to live in tranquility, I saw one of your videos in the Lakwe.
Okay, Lakwe.
Yeah, that was a wonderful video. You see, that's the kind of place that you want to live in.
Yeah.
But why we are different is we're still old-fashioned. The average plot in Shalom Park Estate is still 648 square meters. That is 18 by 36. You don't get it anywhere.
You don't.
Everywhere in Lagos, people are still doing 300, and some are even going to 200.
Yeah.
They are building these houses packed together where you don't have the space. And I know space is expensive and things like that, but that's where we are trying to bridge the gap.
Yeah.
We want a family-based place where you have low fences, you have greenery, you have a park, your children can just go and play like we used to do when we were young.
Yeah.
You have security. We have resident armed mobile police officers that reside on our site, 24-hour security.
Yeah.
We provide 24 hours electricity. We'll provide 24 hours water. We have a perimeter fence.
Yeah.
We have, restricted entry systems.
Yeah.
So, Steve, this is originally designed as a guest room.
Yeah.
So you have a guest room on the lower floor. So your guest, your mother-in-law, your father-in-law, your friends, they could come there independent of the main house.
Oh, and you could use this as it is.
And it's all en suite.
Okay.
You can see beautiful. We have a shower, toilet, everything.
Yeah.
And I'm so proud of our tiles and the finish and the fact that everything again is local.
Made.
Yes.
All right, I can even see our Ankara type material.
Oh, yes, this is beautiful.
Okay, so this is the kitchen.
The kitchen is on the same floor. So downstairs you have a guest room. You have a sizable kitchen. What we have done with the kitchen is We have a big pantry.
Pantry on there, okay.
You have your washing machine.
Okay.
You have your oven top.
Yeah.
You have your oven, and it's very functional and it's huge. So, I mean, the stairs, I'm very proud of our stairs.
Yeah.
They're very wide. Again, these are things that you have to be particular about. A lot
Yeah.
of people have these houses
Yeah.
where the stairs are so narrow, they are uneven, you have no headroom. So a lot of people hit their heads. How many times have you been to those houses? You have to be careful.
Yeah.
No matter your height, and no matter how big you are,
yeah, you can still
this is good. So it flows straight into this
family lounge.
Of course, you could have a TV
on here.
right there. We don't have that yet, but again, we have this little terrace balcony.
Okay.
So on this floor, you have 1, 2, 3. So it's a 4-bedroom, including the guest room. So this is, one of the 3 bedrooms. Nice size.
Yeah.
As you can see, again, it's all en suite. You have a lot of closet space.
Yeah.
You have a balcony.
Lovely.
But look at this.
King size bed.
Look at how huge this is.
It's huge.
If both of us link hands, we still won't get to the end.
Yeah.
This is, and of course, Madame can take all the closets.
Wow.
She needs
a lot of space.
A lot of space.
Nice
Again,
it has its own
balcony again. And this is a private balcony cut off from the other balcony.
Okay.
From here, you get a lot of fresh air. Again, I know I keep repeating this. I'm so proud of these guys. This furniture was built here by the young man who has his team, and they did an excellent job. Everything from the duvets to the bed sheets, everything was
all
done here.
Nigerian made.
Well done, everything. All this, you have a reading desk.
Yeah.
Of course, we have my good friend Muhammad Ali.
And then we have
knocking down listings.
Okay, just a standing shower.
Yes, a standing shower.
And a WC. Okay,
yes.
Awesome.
So this is the children's bedroom.
Yeah.
Again, it's all en suite. We put a work desk so the kids could do their work.
Yeah.
They
so
have
you want to tell me
bed.
this same furniture was done by that young man?
Yeah, by that young man. And this is why I came back. I'm telling you, this is, a lot of people say, oh, I should go to this store. And again, I say, everybody keeps talking about it's Swiss, or it's as if
Turkey.
They made it Italian. Igbeti Mabu, it's us. The more we buy, all this was built here by us. Building houses with all imported stuff. I mean, we have no choice if we don't have.
Yeah.
But the ones we can do here,
let's patronize them.
The indirect employment we create.
Yeah.
So when you buy from us, you are also part of the employment.
Of course.
And that's what we must.
And not just that, you're helping improve the economy.
You're improving the economy.
Money is not leaving.
We have a housing deficit in this country that we may not be able to meet in 50 years.
We can't.
We have a layout approval with the Lagos state government. This is the layout that I was alluding to.
Yeah.
So the red area is the commercial area. Green areas are all the green areas. We have what we call a central park.
So this is a work, live and play community.
Oh, completely. We'll have a school. We'll have commercial. This is commercial.
Yeah.
This is where we're going to have our apartment blocks.
Yeah.
These are the 648 square meter lands. This place is where we're building the condos. We're building some 2-bedroom condos.
Yeah. What's the land size like? How many units are you actually building? Like how many families are you giving homes to?
We have probably 32 2-bedroom condos coming up. We have another maybe 32 townhomes. But in terms of lots, we have about maybe 90 plots that could be used in different ways.
This video is actually sponsored by Seso Global, right? They are your one-stop shop if you want to come into Africa, most especially Lagos, Ghana. This is one of the many listings you're going to see on Seso Global. So you should look below this video, you see a link on there, right? What is going to be your advice for other Nigerians, not just Nigerians, maybe any African in diaspora that has an idea, that has a vision, that wants to bring it on to Africa, but they keep thinking about the limitations that Africa has, which we are all aware of. What is that advice that you can give to that 1 or 2 persons watching?
It's a lie. It's a lie. I can tell you this. Africa is tough. Nigeria is tough.
Yeah.
But it's a lie. This continent is the richest piece of real estate on the face of the earth. They've been mining diamond, gold. They've been planting cocoa, rubber. They've been mining cobalt from Africa for 400 years, and it's still not finished. But they've convinced us that we are poor, and if you compare our real estate, the real estate called Africa, to Europe, they have nothing.
They have nothing.
So as long as we continue to buy into that lie, we're doomed. So the reason for us going abroad is for us to acquire what we don't have here, which is the capacity, the skill set, the knowledge, the know-how. But if we now acquire it and keep it there, where they already have it,
you're enriching their economy.
You are enriching them, and you are not making progress. You'll be comfortable. You have a nice house. You have 24-hour power. You have water. You have no money, no nothing. But at the end of the day, what is the point? So the risk, nothing worthwhile does not have risk. So it's either you are ordinary or you are extraordinary. And start where you can. I did not start in Ikoyi because I couldn't afford Ikoyi. But I started. There's a lady that I saw, I don't know if it was on your show, she was doing running shoes. I saw running. She's doing it in Africa.
In Kenya.
In Kenya, there are people doing, when I watch your show, I'm ashamed.
Please don't be.
No, let me tell you why. I'm ashamed that most of us that have the opportunity to travel have traveled to more European and North American countries than to our fellow African countries. Whereas you have been doing it. They've told us that going to Ghana, they may kill you. Going to Sarah, but we can go to England. So come back. You may not move back. It's two different things. But you could come back and start giving back. Too much talent.
If you had the chance to change, even if it's one thing, because you say, oh, we have to come and change even if it's one thing at a time, what would be that thing that you really want to address, that you feel it's a root of so many problems?
I think the mindset of the average African has been destroyed. We believe, they've convinced us that we're poor, and we're not. And I know this has nothing to do with real estate.
No, it doesn't have to.
When you go to England, you buy Belgian chocolate, but the people in Belgium they've never seen a cocoa tree. Why is it not Ikene chocolate? They Swiss chocolate, English tea. The English don't have tea. So they've convinced us that we're nothing. So you have to start with your mind. You know, again, as a Christian says, we renew our mind. So it is the renewing of our mind is what I would like to change. And with everybody that works with me and works for me, I try and encourage them. We're not in competition. We should pull each other up. And then I'll end my own with saying, come to Shalom Park Estate, go to Cecil Global, subscribe to Steve's channel. We want to get him to, are you at 1 million yet? we need Steve to get to 1 million so that they can start giving me some money.
So I'm actually trying to get to 100K, which they are all, look at, I can see them, they are all aware of it.
It's too small, 100K is too small. If after this video, Steve does not reach at least 500,000, then you have disappointed us. But more serious, on a serious note, we really want you to check us out. We have wonderful products. We have 4-bedroom houses, well built. We have 5-bedroom houses. We have vacant land. We have 2-bedroom condos that are coming up. We are working on infrastructure. We have our street lights up. We have a dedicated transformer. We have solar systems with energy. This is the place to be. If you blink and you wait till next year,
it's going to be higher.
We will stop saying affordable luxury. We say unaffordable luxury at that time.
All right. Thank you so much, sir, for having you. I hope you've been able to not just sell to my viewers, but also educate and inspire them to come back to Africa. And that's the whole essence why this channel was even created in the first place. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
See you soon. All right.